guys, and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe it's almost February, guys. And that being said, have you noticed how many 2025 reset videos have been out there recently? I don't know about you, but I feel that everyone is making these videos. I hugely enjoy watching them. That got me thinking, as a therapist and as a psychologist, what is the psychology behind our need and our desire to reset for the year, and also that satisfaction we get when we watch other people deep clean or clean their kitchen or clean their fridge or declutter? What is it behind that desire to put an order to our lives that makes it so satisfying to watch these videos? How can understanding the psychology behind this impulse help us declutter our minds and our spaces in a more meaningful way? If you're new here, hi, my name is Dani and I'm making videos about living with hydrocephalus, psychology and psychotherapy, and mom life. Let's dive into the psychology behind the New Year reset. The need to reset our lives and our spaces by decluttering and cleaning is something which is inherently human. Specifically in the beginning of the new year. The new year symbolizes a fresh start. Psychologically speaking, it can be like turning a new page on a notebook. And our brains really love this idea of new beginnings because it means a new hope, and it also offers us a sense of control. When we clean and organize our external world, this often leads to a sense of internal calm, and with so much going on in the world right now, calm and peace and quiet are some of the most valuable assets that we need to create for ourselves. And have you ever noticed how much better you feel after reordering your desk or clearing out your wardrobe? That's just your brain responding to that sense of clarity and order. There is a ton of research that shows that clutter increases the cortisol levels in the human organism, especially in women. Yeah, in women. This is the actual science behind the fact that your man doesn't seem fazed when he leaves his dirty socks in the middle of the living room, but when you see it, it can drive you mental. So no, it's not because his mama didn't teach him right, or at least not only because of that, but it's just science. It's just that they don't seem to care as much as we do about clutter in our physical space. When our environment is chaotic, our brains also often feel chaotic too. On the flip side, organizing and decluttering also gives us a dopamine boost. Dopamine, which we are so used to getting easily at the tip of our fingers, doom scrolling on social media, or playing some game on our phones. It's actually nature's way to tell us that we have accomplished something, that we have accomplished a task or a goal. And by completing tasks around the house, like cleaning, decluttering, making the bed, or cleaning the bathroom, or cooking a meal, you get the dopamine boost in your brain, but like the real stuff, the good stuff, the actual stuff, and not just the quick fix that we get from social media or from being on our phones all the time. This is why completing small tasks around the house can actually feel energizing and rewarding. Research also shows that in the beginning of the year, which in the Northern Hemisphere is during the winter time, we tend to get more sluggish, more withdrawn, more easily tired, or even a little bit depressive because of the lack of sunshine. So we keep craving a little bit more of that dopamine boost in order to make ourselves feel good. Also, we have that really busy time at the end of the year with the holidays, with hosting Christmas and buying presents and going places and doing 1,000 things with the kids. And this can get really exhausting and draining, and it can leave our lives in a little bit of a chaos. So it's only natural for our brains after that to desire order and renewal. That is why we tend to be more inwardly focused in the weeks after the holidays, in order for us to fulfill this need to slow down a little bit and to put everything in order. And that is why so many of us feel the urge to clean and put some order in our spaces. That is why I think it's also so satisfying to watch other people do it, because it kind of validates it and also establishes a connection with other people who are doing the same thing as you're doing right now. Now, before you go pulling out everything from your closet and before you buy every piece of organizing equipment that you can find in IKEA, let's talk about doing this year's reset mindfully. Here are 3 tips from a psychologist that you can make your New Year reset more sustainable and even more satisfying. So tip number 1 might seem self-explanatory and really obvious, but start small as a single drawer or a single shelf in your bathroom. Often when we start these tasks, we can feel the impulse to empty out the dishwasher, but at the same time you notice a dirty sock, so you go to put in a load of laundry. Then you go to the bathroom and you suddenly notice that there is toothpaste splashes on your bathroom mirror, and you start scrubbing that as well. But what often happens in these occasions is that we start a lot of jobs, but then we kind of leave them all unfinished, or we get a little bit done here and there, but then we don't finish the task. If we don't finish the tasks that we started, we don't get that dopamine hit. Also, when you start small, you can build momentum, and when you receive the satisfaction from completing one task from beginning to end, you can then use that chemical boost of dopamine to serve as a motivation to finish an even bigger job. Like, for example, folding and putting away laundry. So tip number 2 would be to observe and notice how cleaning and ordering makes you feel. Does it make you feel good? Do you feel the dopamine rush? Do you feel the energy? Do you feel the satisfaction after completing a job? Noticing these feelings and sensations can help add a little bit of a boost the next time when you need to get something completed around the house, but you're just lacking that motivation and energy. So your brain will remember that you are actually feeling good when you were cleaning or clearing out, and it will tell you, oh yeah, I want more of that, let's do it now. And my tip number 3 will be to create systems that work for you in the long term, because tidying up your house once or cleaning up or cleaning everything once isn't going to work in the long run. Like, you need to make it sustainable. Like, it's clear that you won't be able to clean the whole house from top to bottom every day or every week, but you may find a system that works for you in order for you to be able more intuitively to keep everything in a way that makes you feel happy. It may not be perfect order, but at least good enough for you to feel good in your space, in your environment. Okay, let's talk now about the emotional and mental reset that comes with decluttering. Decluttering isn't only a physical act, it can be deeply emotional too. We often hold on to huge amounts of junk because they represent some memories or hopes that we are probably not ready to let go of yet. But sometimes releasing these items can feel very liberating. If you want to use your 2025 reset as a little bit of a therapy session as well, here is a prompt that you can use, for example, in your journaling practice, or you can even think about it while you're doing your own reset and your own decluttering. What am I ready to let go of in 2025, physically, mentally, and emotionally? What do I need to let go of in order to make space for the new exciting things that are coming to me in this new year? Reflecting on this can help you create not only a clean space, but also a clearer mind. So as you embark into your new year reset, remember, it's not about perfection. It's about creating space in our outside world and in our internal world, about what really matters to us, about creating the space that we want in order to be able to grow. Because hitting reset to our space and our minds is also a choice. It's something that we choose to do when we feel that need to grow, to outgrow our old habits, to outgrow our old selves. And what about you? I would love to hear how you're planning on resetting your space and your mindset for this new year. Drop a comment down below to share your experience with me. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos on hydrocephalus, mom life, and leading a happy, fulfilling life in general. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!